After Diddy's arrest, people began to wonder if Jay-Z and Beyonce were involved in this story, since Puffy and Hov are close friends. And as Diddy himself says, only Jay-Z and his mother can call him by his first name, Sean.
One person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay, just
that should be calling me.
However, this couple's criminal history began long before this scandal.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them.
This is Jay-Z's former security guard called Uncle Ron, who died on September 12th of this year. The cause of his death is still unknown.
Go to Uncle Ron's TikTok page. All of his videos are going to say the creator limited comments. This creator is stating that the reason why the comments are turned off is because people were in the comments asking what happened to Uncle Ron, how did he pass away, and the family wanted to avoid the question because they wanted to stay safe.
Jay-Z did not speak out about the arrest of his close friend, and there are reasons for this. Everything that will be said in this video is not 100% confirmed. However, it is definitely worth paying attention to these conspiracies. Let's start from the beginning. Beyonce dated Lyndall Locke from the age of 12, but as her career in the Destiny's Child group gained momentum, their bond began to weaken. Lyndall claimed that as Beyonce's success grew, she became more arrogant and short-tempered, and this interfered with their relationship. In addition, having been raised in a strict religious household, she was not ready for a closer relationship. And this led to the fact that the guy began to cheat on her. The singer is believed to have shown this period of her life in one of her music videos released in 2011. Lyndall said he saw Beyonce changing, and she needed someone like Jay-Z to take her to the next level. The guy even hinted that Beyonce had already begun to get closer with Jay during their relationship. However, the singer claims that Lyndall left her in 2000 during the Destiny's Child crisis, when she was terribly depressed. Jay-Z, on the other hand, was dating a singer called Blue Cantrell in the beginning of the 2000s, whom you probably know from this song. In 2003, rumors began to appear about a feud between her and Beyonce, after Blue gave a scandalous interview to Wendy Williams, saying she loved Jay and she didn't care if he had a girlfriend or not.
I really like him though, and I don't care who he's dating. I always had a crush on him.
Wendy also asked if she had an intimate relationship with Jay. She didn't give a clear answer to this question, but Blue's emotions speak for themselves.
Did you Jay-Z?
Oh my God!
I heard he's hung like a horse, Blue.
It is said that after this interview, Beyonce and Jay-Z were furious and influenced her subsequent career, which went downhill from there. Blue Cantrell's last album was released back in 2004, after which she disappeared from the world of music. She's been talking about her third album since 2013, but has yet to release anything. Cantrell continues to perform in Australia and Europe. There are also rumors that Jay-Z was in love with the singer Aaliyah. And based on these photos, some people are sure that they had something going on at the time. However, Aaliyah began dating Damon Dash, a producer who was still a close friend of Jay's at the time. The rapper has also never commented on his relationship with Aaliyah, who tragically died in a plane crash. There are even theories that Jay-Z and Beyonce are somehow involved. Besides Aaliyah, there was another dramatic story related to Nas, who had one of the biggest beefs in hip-hop. Nas's ex-girlfriend Carmen Bryan admitted that she was the reason why the two rappers weren't on good terms. In the late 90s, she cheated on Nas with Jay and was even pregnant with his child.
At one point, you were pregnant by Jay?
Yes, I had a miscarriage.
Okay.
If you delve into Jay-Z's biography from the 90s, you can see that he is credited with numerous affairs with different girls. And some of these relationships were not of a completely healthy nature, since the girls were very young. All these rumors have only intensified nowadays, because for many years, he was friends with R. Kelly and Diddy, who were involved in crimes involving minors. For example, many also talk about the connection between Jay-Z and the then 15-year-old Foxy Brown, but she denied these rumors, calling them the most disgusting and disrespectful rumors she had ever heard. Jay-Z was always a good friend to her.
He was more quiet about it. If we be real with ourselves, it was kind of abnormal when he got with, there's rumors that he was messing with Foxy Brown when she was pretty young. Some of these rumors been around about people for a long time.
Having all this context, it is worth paying attention to Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship. It is believed that the rapper, who is 12 years older than the singer, began to show interest in her even before she came of age. And this is how people came to that conclusion. The thing is that very little is known about the couple's early relationship. But if you collect everything that the artists said themselves, you can notice some contradictions that suggest they are hiding something. For example, in an interview for 17, Beyonce said that they met for the first time when she was 18. And for about a year and a half, their relationship was purely friendly.
You know, we were friends first for a year and a half before we went on any date on the phone for a year and a half.
Also, according to the couple themselves, they met in 2000 when they were flying together to the MTV festival, which Jay talked about on their joint album, Everything Is Love.
Cool at the pool of Cancun, VMA. Confidence you exude, make the fool stay away.
But in a 2007 interview with Charlie Rose, Jay-Z stated that he had known Beyonce for 10 years. That is, since 1997 when she was just 16 and he was 28.
How long have you known her?
Wow, a long time.
How long? 10 years?
However long she's been recording. That's when I met her.
Well, don't you remember how long it was?
Yeah, when I met her. I mean,
was it 5 years ago? Was it?
I met her 10 years ago.
And the question is, why then do such discrepancies in dates arise? And why did the couple adhere to the version that they only met in 2000? There is still no exact date as to when they started dating, but since the year of 2002, the couple began recording hits, after which rumors about their romance became even louder. In 2005, rumors surfaced about the breakup between Beyonce and Jay-Z, allegedly because of his affair with Rihanna. Chris Brown, Rhee's ex-boyfriend, who beat her up in 2009, expressed frustration that he was being condemned for this incident, while other celebrities who infected girls with sexually transmitted diseases remain unpunished. And then people remembered an old rumor that, in 2009, Chris Brown confessed to the police that he beat her because she infected him with herpes she got from Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright says that this happened when Rihanna was 19 years old. Again, whether you believe this or not is up to you.
He got set up with a that was fucking a pedophile who gave her herpes.
It's worth remembering the interview in which Rihanna said that Jay-Z kept her in her room until 3 a.m. and allegedly left her with no choice but to sign into him. She was 16 at the time.
He said something about a window and a door. Oh, then he said, you did it homework. I did a lot of homework on you, Miss Lady. He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor. So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper?
There is one crazy theory that I hardly believe in, but it's worth telling. There is an opinion on the internet that states that Jay-Z is connected with the death of rapper Pimp-C, who mysteriously died in a hotel in December of 2007. Pimp-C told his entourage that he had a home video of a very famous R&B singer who didn't even know she was being filmed. He claimed that if this video got online, it would totally go viral. A little while later, he was found dead in a hotel room, and the event took place on Jay-Z's birthday.
Never really heard anything tangible or true, like what happened to my guy.
Right.
So
That's crazy.
I have this theory that's bigger than just Pimp-C. A lot of mysterious celebrity deaths in hotel rooms.
Wow.
And all these celebrities die in these hotel rooms by themselves.
The official cause of death is complications stemming from heavy consumption of lean and his pre-existing condition of sleep apnea. However, the rapper's mother believes that he was poisoned.
His mom thinks he was poisoned, and there was someone with him when he passed who was a very shady, strange character. So there is actually a person of interest.
One of Pimp's friends, whose name is Pimp and Ken, claims to have seen this tape and says that the girl is 10 times more popular than Kim Kardashian.
The video that Pimp-C had?
Yes.
Man, this woman here is 10 times more famous than Kim. It'd be a lot of simping going on because a lot of niggas who think they all clever be really hurt.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they'd be really hurt about to know what they call a wife ain't nothing but a thought.
I will mention again that this is just a theory without any evidence to back it up. However, there is another theory that does not sound as crazy as the one we just talked about. This theory states that Jay-Z is involved in the murder of his former lover, Kathy White, who was seen at a Las Vegas club with Diddy and Jay-Z just 24 hours before she was found dead. The journalist who was supposed to interview her is called Liz Crokin. In her blog, she says that in August of 2011, she was working as a senior editor for Star Magazine. Her boss asked her to look into online blog reports claiming that a woman called Kathy Coriana White, or Corey, as her friends call her, was having an affair with Jay-Z. She managed to get a hold of Kathy at her job in New York over the phone. During their first conversation, Kathy denied having an affair with Jay-Z. Furthermore, she also claimed that she had never hung out with him or had even met him. Then, Liz Crokin uncovered photos of Kathy hanging out with Jay-Z and Diddy, no less at Tao nightclub in Las Vegas. Liz called her back and asked her about the photo evidence that debunked her initial claim that she had never met or hung out with Jay-Z. At this point, Kathy expressed to her that she would consider going public with her story. Days later, Crokin tried to reach her at work with no luck. She finally got a hold of one of her colleagues, and the journalist asked her if she knew why Kathy had been MIA. Her colleague shockingly told her she's dead. This journalist claims that her death was not accidental, and Jay-Z was involved in it. She also claims that there are corrupt companies in New York that can cover up murders by making them look like natural deaths. There's a rumor that Kathy was pregnant with Jay-Z's child, and that's why the rapper decided to get rid of her. Liz Crokin herself cannot confirm this information, but does not rule out such a possibility. After the couple got married, news began to appear that Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce. Some models and porn actresses claim that the rapper willingly spent time with them. At the same time, Wanda Satterthwaite told the media that in 1992, when she was 16, she gave birth to his son, but Jay refused to take a paternity test. This is what Jay-Z's supposed son looks like. Do you think they look alike? Even despite all the news that was circulating, the couple's reputation was still holding up. However, in May of 2014, a scandalous video from the Met Gala surfaced, in which Beyonce's sister Solange was having a fight with Jay. None of the participants gave any comments about the conflict, but many suspect that it was about Jay cheating. Journalist J. Randy Taraborelli says Solange went off on her brother-in-law because he wanted to go and party with Rihanna. A month after the conflict, Beyonce performed her song Resentment, where in the bridge she sings, "Like I was no good, like I couldn't do it for you, like your mistress could." Although, during that performance, instead of mistress, she said bitch. In the 2016 album titled Lemonade, many songs are dedicated to jealousy, betrayal, and cheating.
You know I give you life. If you try this shit again, you're gonna lose your wife.
Jay-Z admitted in an interview that he had cheated in his relationship and that he had regretted it. He also asked for her forgiveness in an album he put out in 2017.
I apologize, cause at your best, you were love.
Do you remember when we talked about Uncle Ron at the beginning of the video? Well, he also said that there's no love in the relationship between Jay-Z and Beyonce. According to him, Jay controls the singer and has been drugging her for a long time.
Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way.
He also said that Hov eliminates anyone who criticizes them, as it was with Keri Hilson, who disappeared from the music scene after their beef with Beyonce.
I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Keri Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are, how you step on anybody to stay on the top.
In short, their conflict began in 2009 after Keri Hilson's remix of the track, Turning Me On.
Vision cloudy, if you think that you the best, you can dance, you can sing, but need to move it. Don't do it to
Some fans thought it was a diss at Beyonce, and the line about moving it to the left appeared to be a nod at B's Irreplaceable.
To the left, everything you own in the box to the left.
In 2011, on the red carpet of the Soul Train Awards, Juicy Magazine asked Keri to hold the latest issue and give them a shout-out. She seemed down for it, but then she took a glance at the cover, which was the photo of Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z, and asked who they were.
Just shout out Juicy Mag.
And after that interview, she abruptly disappeared from the public eye. Uncle Ron also said that Hov betrayed Biggie and Freeway as soon as he became popular.
You wrote all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know him.
It's worth remembering how Jay-Z dealt with R. Kelly, with whom he often hung out and recorded tracks. But then, as Kelly started to have problems with the law, Jay-Z immediately cut ties with him. The same thing is happening with Diddy now. If you noticed, he did not speak out about his friend, who is facing life in prison. I also want to note that Jay-Z is friends with the satanic witch Marina Abramovich, who conducts rituals for demonic spirits using various human substances. Rumors about the couple's involvement in Satanism have been circulating for a long time. This was told by Beyonce's former drummer. And just a few months ago, DaBaby shared the story of how he ended up at Diddy's private party, which was also attended by Jay-Z and Beyonce. Puff asked all the guests to leave and left 15 of the closest people to him, including J and B. Interestingly enough, in esotericism, the number 15 is associated with the devil, but I'm just putting that out there. The atmosphere of the party resembled an initiation ceremony. When Diddy approached DaBaby and put his hand on his shoulder, Beyonce personally came over to meet him, which created the feeling that he was being accepted into the circle.
Putting his arm around me. Right. So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there.
Kanye West said in 2022 that he can't be controlled by the entities that have power over some of his fellow celebs because he hasn't committed any crimes and can say whatever he wants and not go to jail.
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
In 2016, Kanye also said that Jay-Z has killers.
Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head.
Everything you've just heard are rumors and theories. So what do you believe? And is Jay-Z really next? Let us know in the comments. If you want to continue watching the Music Vibe channel, then I recommend checking out the video about the most dangerous CEOs of hip-hop label companies. See y'all later.